This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing at 2440 St. Anne Drive out here in El Cajon. Started my inspection on top of this concrete S-tile roof. Right off the bat, when I got on this roof, I noticed that this entire roof plane has been redone. It's got new drip edge along the perimeter, new paper underneath, which is a good thing because they put a nice big solar array right on top of it. The rest of the roof is a different story. So I want to point a few things out to this homeowner. Now, these roofs are all around 30 years old. You can see that a bunch of people have started redoing their roof. We got a new roof here, new roof there. We got a few new roofs down this section as well. So people are definitely starting to catch on to the fact that these roofs need to be replaced. But I pulled a few tiles just to give the homeowner an idea of what the underlayment looks like, because that is the most important part of this roof. And we can see just how much water is getting down this paper. So all those water streaks, all that marking is evident of water coming down for long periods of time. We can also see just how smooth, dry, and brittle this underlayment is. So fresh underlayment is going to be very granular, very gritty to the touch, and this stuff is none of that. So I want to point a few other things out. So you see we have all the original mortar cappings. That is an old school way of flashing any kind of penetration. We're going to go ahead and redo those penetrations when we get on this roof. This roof did come with bird stop, so bird stop is a good thing. This is the metal flashing that stops any kind of wind-driven rain, birds, or fire embers from getting underneath the roof, but there is no drip edge on this roof. And there would be a good amount of wood replacement on this roof as well. I'm going to hop onto this section. Give me 1 second. Okay, so here we are on top of the roof, second story. There have been some repairs done on this section. You can actually see that they used a wrong type of tile on this repair. So this is a standard S tile. They went ahead and used a Malibu style tile right there. So water is consistently going to be getting down on this section, so that will need to be replaced. Again, more mortar cappings. A lot of it is starting to fail. I mean, the majority of it is starting to fail. This stuff is literally just kind of crumbling at this point. You can see how brittle that is. Every time it rains, water, moisture gets down underneath these pipes, down under the underlayment, and flows directly down this way as well. A lot of wood damage down in that section, I'm going to point out. But I pulled a few tiles over here and then over here. And again, we talked about the mortar cappings and when they get damaged and what they can do. And again, you can see how the majority of this is starting to wear through. It's super brittle. This stuff is super loose. It's not really doing anything at this point, as you can see. And so every time it rains, water just comes down and flows down here. And you can see how damaged all this paper is. All the watermarks that are coming down this section, and this stuff is literally just crumbling in my fingertips. So when it gets to this point, it's a telltale sign that the product itself has gone past its life expectancy. Same thing over here in this section. You can see all the watermarks that are coming down. So the good thing with concrete tile is that it does get stronger as it ages. So we do not need to replace the actual tile that's on this roof, but the underlayment does need to be replaced. When they put the solar panels on this section, they did not redo this roof plane. So these panels will have to be removed and reinstalled. We have 6 panels on this section. We are an elite SunPower dealer, so all of our installers are in-house crews, and they are all SunPower certified installers. So no problem removing these panels and putting them back on. Again, more mortar flashing that's completely failed. Every time it rains, water is going to be getting down on these pipes. So in my professional opinion, yeah, this roof does need to be replaced. Fortunately, one portion of the roof was already done, and it was a big portion, which is nice. But the rest of the roof needs to go. So this is a perfect candidate for a lift and reset. We can lift these tiles up, redo the paper underneath it, add brand new drip edge, new penetration flashings throughout. We'll go ahead and paint the penetrations to match the tile as well. We'll go ahead and add 2 layers of UDL 40 to this roof. Right now we have 1 layer of a UDL 30 underlayment, so we're going to double it up with a stronger, thicker underlayment, and then we take the tiles and we put them right back on top, and now you have a brand new roof. Obviously the homeowner can go with a new tile roof if they want, and I'll give them pricing options for that as well, but it is not necessary. That's it for my inspection.